everyone, and welcome back to my corner. I am, of course, Sala, and today I'm continuing my factory in Satisfactory, and we are getting a bigger factory. We are getting into some of the more advanced stuff. Well, we're getting into the first tier of the space elevator, so it's not really far yet, but it's getting along, and I'm loving it. It's so much fun. And last time we finished the first stage and we built the space elevator itself, and we started pushing the materials into that. It's currently at 38 out of 50, so we're getting there. And in the meantime, I figured I want to just get some of the other stuff out of the way and also look at like getting the last milestone in the previous tier basically out of the way, and so forth and so on. I'm gonna need a little bit of the rotors that are in here. I need 50 of them for the jump pads, so I'm going to be stealing some of those. I might need to do the same thing here that I did to the other one and actually branch off this. Let's see, can I fit that in there? Yeah, sure, I can fit that in there. It's tight, but it's okay. I said that. Yes. Let's see. We need to do this, and then we need to do... Let's get this one, like, sorted something like... It's gonna be a bit janky. Can we do this? Yes, we can do that. And, then we do... like so, and then we can just no, because I was building with the Mark IIs. I shouldn't be building these with Mark IIs. Doesn't really matter. 2 and this. Get those things back. Let's see, that downgrade this belt, downgrade this belt. No point having Mark II belts running with like a couple of objects per minute. That's not necessary. Now I'm stockpiling it. That'll make this go a little bit slower, but we have other stuff we can do in the meantime, like upgrading our steel iron rod facility, because we're not producing enough iron rod to keep everything going. Let's see how we're doing for power. Max 140 out of the 130 I can. So let's start in that end, shall we? Let's get a couple more power plants down. So power, do I have enough? I just need a few more iron plates and then we're good. Let's just place it on the other side here, I guess. Something like that. And that. Cable down, connect, and good. One for you, and one for you. So now we can do 190 per kilo megawatts. Megawatts, not kilowatts. Megawatts. Which means we can now increase our production. So we are going to be needing a couple of constructors to do that, and let's place them right about here. One, and invalidating the location, had to move. There we go. And splitter up that one and that one. Mark 1 belt into the machines. Mark 2 belts with the raw materials. I'll have to check if I have to upgrade some of the belts going to this. That might be the case. I can't remember if all of those are fixed yet. Now, each one of these will be making 50, so we'll have 60 total, which means that the belt, a standard belt one, will be full, but it won't be more than full. So Mark II belt here. That is already a Mark II. Already a Mark II. Already a Mark II. And okay. Good. We are delivering as much as we need to. This might need to be a month. No, it is already. Cool. It didn't need to, but it's always good to have space in your production for that, so that's cool. Now, the other side of the machines needs a merger going in that direction from both those machines. Mark II belt going that direction. Let's upgrade that one while we're at it, and connecting the machines to there, and they should be ready. More iron rods for us, which means we are now producing 60 iron rods per minute. Our screw factory is using 20, and the machine over here, which is also using those, are using another 20. So we have a 20 surplus. But that's not for long because we need more screws, but it still gives us room to add 2 more to make screws with. That would give us a total of 160 screws per minute, which is more, I think, than we are using, because this one needs 60, and no, 160 is exactly the amount we need, which sucks. Let's see. Let's just get belts up here. We need them to be faster so we can bring in all the materials at the speed we need. Let's see. Are any of these still in need of upgrade? I think the screws are now moving at their same speed all the way over. Looks like it. That is good. Awesome. So that means that once we build 2 more of those for screws, then we are set. We are ready. We should be producing enough, not a surplus, but we should be producing enough so that we make sure to have our production going at a great rate, at a good rate. And we're at 1 more to complete the first phase of the space elevator. There we go. Now I'm producing 40, 80, 160, and this is a 120 belt, so we can't transport all of it just yet, but we are getting at least 120 per minute over through this belt into here. So that's a good thing. Let's see, the last one should probably be right around the corner, or I can just... Oh, there we go. And let's get to packing and sending the stuff up. Seal the package. And send it. Goodbye. Sweet. All we need now is to actually start researching the final parts that we need. 46. Oh, that's so close. Do we have more we can steal? No? Yes? 47. There we go. Now we can finish the jump pads and move on to like the next tier. We could probably just skip doing the jump pads, but I kind of want to finish all of the milestones. So let's just dump that in there and go.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Basically now we have the ability to research the cold power. It does require 50 more of those that we just put into jump pads, and 150 reinforced plates and 300 cables, which should be fine. So let's just select this one. This is absolutely where I'm going next. But that also requires me to change some of the production line for the coal. Well, not the coal, the copper, because I'm gonna need a lot of copper sheets. So let's see, I need to firstly just stop this machine over here so that I can not have to deal with having too much raw copper in my inventory while I'm rebuilding stuff. So I'm gonna let that run because we do need to grab a bunch of the wires anyway, so it has something to do. Not the wires, the cables. There we go. And that's gonna use up some of the copper, not all of it, sadly, but it is what it is. Start cleaning up the stuff I need to, or I know that I need to move and stuff. And since I need to make sure I use up the copper, might as well just go ahead and, yes, even if we are trying to not be using too much, or to get the copper out of the way, basically. So I'm gonna change that splitter. Let me just go ahead and place a merger down on the belt. Plunk you into the merger. Split you. And plunk you in there. Alright, I know I didn't announce that little snap, but I was talking about moving the wire and the cable production and the smelter for the copper, since I wanted to clean up this area a little bit. So I did, and I moved it closer to where the copper is. So you can see I got this huge, well, not huge. I got this refinery going here, smeltery going here. I haven't fired it up back up yet because I wanted to show you, basically. So this, well, now let's see, turn on. So now this will use all the ore that comes in from the refinery. The belt is 120, the miner is 120, so it's on a pure node, and these will all eat up all the 120 ore that comes in. Spitting this out right here and dumping it now in a better verticality based phase. So now we actually have this subterranean level here where the ore, if I had hooked it up, will come in, go into the cable production right here, making in the wires. It spits it out on the other end through this and goes here to half getting sorted out there, and the other half is going to a lower part where you can see that I'm making the cables. That will obviously need to be tweaked a little bit. This one only makes 30 per minute, and half of it goes here, so I need like 4 times the amount. It's using 15, and I have 120 to spare, so we have a lot of copper that we can use. But this was not meant for just the wire production, which also incidentally will be transported up here. So wires will be stored here, and the cables will be stored here once that production goes through. But I also need to use the copper for production of copper sheets as well, to make the pipes that I need for the coal power plant and the water and stuff like that. So that is also on its way. Let's see how much we've stored up while I've been working. 47 of those. Let's just sort so I can see better. And I also need about 50 of these. So 43, we're actually fairly close. I do have more than I need of those. I'm just waiting for the reinforced iron plates. That means I have this space here that I can use for even more stuff. It's got more iron, it's got more stuff going on, and that is going to be amazing. I just need 100 more reinforced plates before I can get to the coal power. So I'm going to steal some of my production to make sure that I can do that. All right, that took ages. I'm at 107 of those plates right now. Let me just, while I'm here, just dump those in there because I need to. And 107 out of the 150. So we are getting closer, but it's taking a while. That handcrafting there took a while. You can be glad you don't need to sit through all of that. Let's see. We need just a little bit more. Do I have any more I can steal? Yes, okay. We have all we need. Now we can get the milestone that will get us to a better power situation, because now we can very, very soon never think about the biomass power again. Let's go. Yes!
Milestone
That took
reached.
too long.
Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner.
Awesome.
Note,
Okay.
ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note, pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note, throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Now, hopefully, coal isn't that far away. But I'm not hopeful. Oh, we got a ping. 300 meters out. Okay, cool. That is not too bad. Let's figure out what kind of node that is. Let's see. We need logistic. No, we need the foundations, and we need to just be able to walk up and down here again. There we go. Hopefully the thing isn't still here, or hasn't found a way to get up here, basically. And it has. Will you follow? No. Apparently not. We'll need to find a way to get rid of that. Let's see. Like, proper. Get rid of it. Come on. What are you doing? You can't climb that. Can you pathfind somewhere? Somehow? Come on. Nope. There we go. Hopefully it died. Where's my coal? There we go. 182 meters this way. That's one more of those big ones. Damn it. Alright, but at least we know it's really close. You aggroed from down there? Oh. Anyway, so it's really close by, and we'll need to move like the coal. I mean, we have so much water though. So if we just move the coal like over here, we have so much water to use, and we can just keep the power plant down there. You keep respawning up here? Apparently it does. Since I'm not killing it up here, it's probably respawning here. I need better protection and weapons. But that is awesome. We have easy access to water and coal, which basically means I need to sort out what I need. Then we can start building out the coal power that we want. Awesome! That is going to be amazing. That is great progress, and I really know that this is the way to go with the power situation and get everything like that up and running. That is so cool. But I'm gonna leave it at that and deal with the power situation and those baddies next time. I hope you're enjoying my series, and if you want to see more, remember to subscribe and like the video. Leave comments if there's something you can think about, if there's games you want me to check out, all of that stuff, leave it down below. I will see you in the next one, right? Bye!